In today's video, we're going to go over a angry customer that we had to send our out of stock script to. So what happened was this customer bought this trolling motor for $59.54. When we went to place the order inside of Walmart, the price jumped to $148. So as you can see the dilemma, we cannot obviously order that item for that price because it's too skewed. It's just too expensive for us to do that. So I sent the buyer our out of stock message. And this is kind of the transaction that happened. So I said, I apologize due to the high demand of this product. We just went out of stock. We have a couple of options. Wait a couple of days or I can refund your money. It showed you had 2 in stock when I purchased the item. I want the item for the price I paid for ASAP. I then sent them back a message and said, we apologize. Would love to, but I can't send you an item I don't have. Would you like to wait to see if it comes back in stock, or would you like a refund? So I keep going back and forth with his options. I'm hoping he was going to take one of them, but in this particular case, he didn't take any of them. So there is an email missing in here, which I'll go over, but it says, so he says, wait how long? And then the email that's missing, I said we can wait a couple days and see if it returns back in stock. I says, or I can give you a 10% increase on what you paid for the item, and you can buy, anything else in the store. And instead of having $59, you can have $65 to spend. And then he says, no, I really want the trolling motor for that price. Well, of course he does, because any place you look, it's going to be $100 more expensive. So this was a pricing problem in DSM. DSM did not find this pricing issue and change it, so this is why we're dealing with this. And this is an example on what could happen, so be prepared. So I wrote back, your choices are wait a couple days. If we get more or a refund, we do not have any more of this item in stock. So I keep telling him we don't have this product in stock. And then he accuses me of scamming him. So he says, so it seems you are trying to scam me out of a product I bought and paid for to try to sell it for more money. You need to ship me the product ASAP or I'm contacting eBay. Okay, so now he's threatening to contact eBay, which is absolutely fine because immediately when we found this pricing problem, our VAs deleted the item out of the inventory. Now, we do have other trolling motors that are a different brand and is a different size for more money. So you'll see what I'm talking about. And then I simply asked, how am I scamming you if I'm returning your money? The other motor you were looking at are a different brand and different size. I understand this is a good price and you want this motor. That is why we ran out of stock, because it is such a good buy. I offered your money back. I offered to give you 10% more than what you spend in your store, and I offered you to wait to see if it comes back in stock. I am working with you the best I can. What would you like to do? So the reason why I wrote this in this particular manner is because I know this is going to get escalated to eBay at this point, which it did. And I wanted to show eBay that I didn't give him one option. I didn't give him 2 options, but I gave him 3 choices to work from to try to make him happy. So eBay will go back, they will look at it, they will see that I'm going above and beyond to work with this customer. So that's why I wrote it like that. And then he says, you have it relisted, the same brand and everything, which is absolutely not true because I called eBay and we talked and they confirmed that the item was deleted and he was looking at a different motor. And then I said, I will get eBay involved because I got this letter from eBay. And then he's threatening me to just ship the item, right? So basically he contacted eBay and said that I canceled his item, which I did not, and that I canceled his item and I relisted it for more money, which both of them are false. So that's what he wrote to eBay. So eBay sent me a message and said that as of 5/22/38, you sent a message requesting to cancel the order. The reason stated that you're out of stock of the item. The listing was then revised. An item relisted for the price of $185 and is currently has a situation of unavailable in your store. Canceling transaction because you don't have the item to send is considered a transaction defect and may affect your seller performance level. The buyer will still be able to leave you negative or neutral feedback about the transaction. Furthermore, providing a false reason for cancellation, claiming that it's out of stock and relisting at a higher price, is a violation of eBay policies. So this is what prompted me to call eBay right away, which I did. And that's where they found that, this was not the case. This was not true. And the eBay representative asked me what I would like to do. So I says, I told him, I would like to ask the customer if he wants to have the 10% more to buy anything else in the store, or would he want me to refund his money? Those are the only two options I was giving at this time now. So that's what I'm currently waiting for. I'm currently waiting for eBay to send the message, which they said they were going to, and give the buyer those options. Now, again, you have to keep on top of this because who knows what eBay is doing. So he wrote back and says, so I wrote back and I says, I'm talking to eBay as I typed this, which I was. I said, they will handle, I cannot send you an item I no longer have, so please stop asking. This will be my last message as eBay is involved now. I apologize, we could not come up with a solution. So again, as the customer is still being difficult and still demanding for a product that I'm not going to send him, this is what I told him. I apologize to him again. I apologize for not having the solution or for not coming up with a solution, and that I will not be sending any more messages because now eBay is involved. This is a total appropriate message to send to your customer, right? Because once eBay steps in, your hands are washed now because they're going to make a final decision of what's going to happen. That's it. So now I'm just waiting, and as of now, I have not received a message.